want to ask you a similar question, but in a different way. You know, I think everybody agrees that the culture here is books and ball. Mm-hmm. How do you see that in the team, and how does that elevate this team and make it special?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we talk about in the football realm is knowledge and effort. So, you know, those are our two core fundamentals, and biggest thing is you got to know what you're doing to be able to play fast. And I think Sykes was hitting on it earlier. You know, this is a game of reaction, and that comes from you know understanding the scheme, understanding the game plan. It comes from studying and preparation over time.
So do you see these guys are putting in time on their own and doing things to elevate the team?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a nature of accountability that we have on the team too. You know, there's always somebody that's ready to compete with you for your spot at the end of the day, and that's what makes the team better. You know, we got guys just taking a second shout out our scout team. Our scout D line, Q Summy, Hayden Harris, you know, those guys inside, they give us a good look every single day. And I think that's really a testament to how they approach the game every single day, seeing what they pick up on us, telling us the keys that we give away, that helps us all elevate our game.
Justifiably, offensive lines often get a little bit of credit for how a quarterback plays, but is there also a vice versa relationship when a quarterback's on time the way Dorian is right now? Does it make it easier on you guys up front?
100%. His maturity and his ability to make quick decisions is great for us. You know, sometimes, you know, everybody wins reps and loses reps. And, you know, he's in a race. You know, we all make each other better at the end of the day.
Where have you seen the biggest growth from Dorian from maybe last year, the past years to this year?
I think Dorian's a great representative of this team. I think the biggest thing is like confidence and preparation. You know, like everybody, you know, jokes about he's old. Like we're all old, honestly. So just the way he approaches the game every single day and having that, you know, professional mentality is something that he's carried on to us. And then just you guys see it on the TV, like the confidence that he brings to his game every single day. As a confidence that's within this entire team, and that comes from our preparation day in day out.
You mentioned he's competitive. What are some of the ways he's competitive, maybe outside of football, that you've seen?
Well, he had all of us, the offensive guys, over for an NIL thing, and we were it was all basketball, air hockey, and you know Dorian's gonna talk trash, and like he's always chirping, and like you'll see me during the games pulling him back, but that's just part of who he is, and I think that's great because you got to have that fire, you got to have somebody trying to push your buttons, and that helps us all get better every single day.
Can I ask about Zach? Obviously blocking for him.
Yeah.
So he's like a one-cut guy, right? Like he just keeps his cut goes. Does that change how you guys do? You like blocking for a guy that's that decisive and that kind of
100%.
Yeah.
You know, he sets up blocks for us really well, and our job is just to get him to the second level. And you see what he does when he gets up there. You know, he's a physical back. He got a lot faster. I used to joke about him getting hawked before, but you know, he has breakaway speed and he's hitting dudes in the mouth, and that's all you can ever ask of your running back.
He said he wanted to be more of a leader this year. He's obviously kind of a quiet guy by nature.
Yeah.
Have you seen him do that?
100%.
In what way?
Yeah, just, you know, leading by example is his biggest thing. As Azizi was talking about, Azizi's a defensive player, but he sees how Zach approaches every single day. You know, Zach has come in every single day since he's been here, and he's always been a guy that's been up at the front, he speaks when he needs to speak. And when he talks, everybody wants to listen because he does everything right, so why wouldn't you want to listen to him?
Seems like offensive line communication has definitely improved since Bowling Green. There's that one play, the Bobo hot route in the end zone.
Yeah.
Did it help you guys, I think, to have those first two games against, I guess you call them what they are, kind of substandard opponents to kind of get ready for these sorts of games?
No, I don't think the process changes at all. You know, our biggest thing is improving our standard, and our biggest thing was preparation, understanding exactly what the game plan was, and we were able to make that call last weekend because we took the time to prepare. You know, it doesn't matter who we're playing. All that matters is that we attack the game plan the same every single week.
you talk about preparation, but and also talk about you guys being old
Yeah.
and experienced. But like that is in a sense preparation, right? Like you've had years of preparation.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
So is that sort of what we're seeing?
Yeah, I think experience is, you know, you can't replace experience. You know, you got to get knocked down to get back up, learn from your mistakes. And I think that's been a great thing for us. You know, Dorian and I came in the same grade. We were 0-5, and we're 6-0 now, and that's a testament to our hard work. We're not looking at it as like a pat on the back, but we got here because of the work we've put in over the last 5 years, and we're going to continue the same thing.
You stood up here before the season and said you guys were ready to dominate. It feels like you guys are doing that now.
Yeah.
What does that feel like, and how do you keep it going?
Focusing on day to day. You know, we're here. We're where we are because of what we've done, and that can't change. You know, success is whatever. It's the middle of the season. You don't get an award at the middle of the season. Our biggest thing is focusing on having a good Wednesday today, having a good Thursday tomorrow, and we'll pick our heads up at the end of the year, and we'll be where we want to be.
You got to be enjoying this on some level, right? 6-0.
Yeah, but honestly, the process is better. I mean, I love camp this year because I hear Azizi chirping all the time. You know, just that competitive spirit that we had the entire year, that's what makes it fun. You know, at the end of the day, it's a game. You got to have fun with it every single day.
So Zach came back this year, and I think he wanted to like kind of improve his game even more for the next level.
Yeah.
But is that mentality sort of like Dorian too, and you like?
Yeah, I think it's a whole team thing.
Does that carry over? Like
100%.
I'm preparing for this.
Yeah. we knew there was a lot more we were capable of, and we know now there's still a lot more we're capable of. And every single day we came with the same mentality, and we're going to keep that mentality as we continue on.
Dorian and Zach bring so much to this game, and with their experience, and they're a great 1-2 punch. How do you see Keegan Jones kind of fitting into things, big picture, maybe down the road too?
I think Keegan's a spark plug. You know, he got that little flip pass during the game, and he takes it off for 30 yards down the sideline. Like, I've seen Keegan absolutely decimate ankles before, and just he's as twitchy can get. And I think the fact that you can give him the ball anywhere in the field, and he can just open up and create a hole where there wasn't even a hole before. That's something that you need on your offense, and I think he's a great asset.
After each of the last 2 games, we've seen Dorian have a more fiery look to him. Mm-hmm. How infectious is it to have a quarterback like that? That isn't afraid to show, like, how much a game, how much a moment like the ones he's been having means to him.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is your quarterback's always your leader, and I think when your leader's himself, it helps the team. I think he's a confident individual, and he loves being able to go out there and showcase his talents and rely on us and make us pick ourselves up when we're a little bit down. And that's something that, as a leader, he's great at. I think that's helped us throughout this entire year.
How much fun is film review after a game like that?
It's the same. Like, you win or loss, like, it's the same. You focus on what you did well, or you talk about what you did well, and you focus on what you need to improve. At the end of the day, it's quick. You don't sit on the laurels of your victory. You're on to the next, because that's the most important thing. What you're going to do the next day. Like, practice on Monday. We watch film from the game before, and then it's what's in our next game plan. What are we going to do to improve this week?
Thank you.
Thank you.